they're happy to be here anyway, and they're going to learn something about PulseChain and another community that I definitely have faith in, and I was quite heavily invested in. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what Mafia can achieve in the future. Actually, to be honest.
And that's it. Like, we don't have to be, chain agnostic, token agnostic, all the rest of that. DeFi for all is about everyone having self-sovereignty over their wallets, about having sovereignty over their knowledge, about having sovereignty over their experiences. And as we all move together as a unit of people, multiple chains can be adopted into certain ideals or idioms. Multiple communities can be adopted together. And that's how we actually move more in a proactive statement. I mean, if you look at where AI is now, AI is a tool that if you are the tool keeper, you allow yourself to get more done than you would individually. But if you don't use those tools or don't pay attention to those things, just like, crypto or anything else, well, the times move by. Like, no one's still a payphone or a pager maximalist anymore, right? The times have moved on. And so that's kind of interesting about where we are, within a culture of cycle of technology for ourselves usable and for everyone else that have the opportunity to participate.
Yeah, I was going to actually bring that up before and say that every network and every chain is going to serve a different purpose when it comes to the future of the use case of crypto as such. That there's not going to be one, like the OP and all these new chains, the Ton chain, all of the new chains, that maybe some of them may end up merging together as well, but they will end up as like 5 or 6 major chains that will cover certain areas of the world. So it's like Chainlink are obviously developing a lot of games and incorporating a lot of games and stuff at the moment. They're probably going to lead towards the gaming industry, whereas Ethereum might be more towards the actual payment services industries of the world and things like that. But it's definitely something that I don't turn my nose up to coins launching on other networks or other chains. If there's a good opportunity to be had, I'll always be in there.
Yeah, I think there's more than enough room for everyone too, especially if you're working around the same pillars and mindsets and ideals. Because different things are meant for different purposes, right? You don't take a butcher knife to cut a sandwich or something like that, or try to have soup with a fork. So everything has a purpose and a tool, and they'll be more specialized and refined for those particular tool to use cases as we keep going forward.
Yeah, so I mean, one of the things that I think really stands out when you get a good community vibe. I mean, and I've seen it, Carlos, with your project. When you get a really good community vibe and you have a good community behind you, things escalate extremely quickly. So they go a lot faster than you maybe even realize at the time. When you look back at it, you say, "Jesus Christ, that sort of come out of nowhere." So I think with projects like obviously with any of the Jacob projects that we have. They're out already, including Mafia now. I think Mafia is going to be a flagship product for PulseChain moving forward, and I think it will be responsible for a hell of a lot of onboarding. And I think actually it'll be responsible for making a lot of people a lot of money. There's so many ways to make money on this; it's almost unbelievable, really.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. I really, it's hard to actually wrap my mind around what that looks like when the game launches, because to be honest with you, I've been so fixated on the vault, but there's going to be so many other peripheral opportunities to make money in this game, right, that we don't even know quite yet, right? And they're going to emerge over the coming weeks and months, and we'll see what that looks like. And again, just the fact that we're on both chains too, that is so exciting and so much opportunity, right? And I could really see things taking off on the PulseChain side, and then people realizing that opportunity is on the BNB side as well, and then that doing the exact same thing, and just kind of working with each other as opposed to working against each other.